everybody and welcome to this video. This is the first video on algebraic fractions. So an algebraic fraction is just a fraction, which means it has a numerator and a denominator. Just in this case that the numerator and denominator are algebraic expressions. Now, to simplify an algebraic fraction, what you will need to do is use some of the techniques that we have learned in previous videos of algebra. That's specifically factorization. Now, if you have a look at the question, the first thing you might feel tempted to do is cancel out that A with that A, because I mean they're both A's. But that is the wrong thing to do, and please do not do that. Please remember that we cannot cancel over a plus or a minus. So cannot cancel over a plus or minus. Okay, so what can we do then? What we can do is we can factorize. So what we're going to do is look at the numerator, and what we'll notice is that A is common between both terms. And then what we're going to do is take it out as a common factor. Once we do that, what we'll have remaining is the B plus 1. So we take out A as a common factor and we're left with B plus 1. And then we still have the A in the denominator. Now we can cancel the A with the A because now the operation between these is multiplication, not addition or subtraction anymore. And what this leaves us with is our final answer of B plus 1. Okay, so that is how we do algebraic fractions. We need to know how to factorize because it is a very important step in simplifying algebraic fractions. Let us have a look at some examples. Now, here are some exercises. I suggest you pause the video and attempt them before we go through them together. Okay, having a look at the first one, this is only one term. There's no plus, there's no minus. So we are free to cancel out the x in the numerator with the x in the denominator, and our answer is simply y. Having a look at number 2, we can see there's a plus, which means we cannot cancel this 4 and this 4. It's very, very tempting to want to cancel it. We can't, so what can we do? We can factorize. So what is common between 2x and 4? It is 2, and then when we take out the 2, we get 2x times 2 over 4. Now this 2 outside on the numerator can cancel, goes into 4 twice, so this 2 goes into 4 twice. And this finally simplifies to then x plus 2 over 2. Okay, I really hope you've understood the concept that we cannot cancel over a plus or a minus. Let us have a look at the next one. Now again, it's so tempting. You want to cancel this x plus 1 with that one. We cannot cancel over a plus or a minus. What can we do is we can factorize. So what is common between 2x plus 1 and x plus 1? There's an x plus 1 common. And what we're going to be left with is the 2. And there were 2 x plus 1s here, so we're going to have 1 left here. And then x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 is 1. And that's all over this x plus 1. Now what happens is the operation between the x plus 1 is multiplication. So now we can cancel those and then we can simplify the rest. So this here becomes 2x plus 2 plus 1, which is simply 2x plus 3. Let us have a look at the next one. Now this one here is not tempting like the others to want to cancel. Well, we can't cancel that x squared with the x squared, because that's the first thing students want to do is cancel this with this. We can't cancel over plus and minus. If you can just go away from today's lesson, remembering that we cannot cancel over plus and minus, that is already an important step. So what can we do? We can factorize. Now, having a look at the numerator, it's a trinomial. So we're going to do the trinomial factorizing. So this here would factorize into x plus 1 times x plus 1. In the denominator, the factorizing technique that we'll use is highest common factor, which is x, when we'll get x plus 1. Now we can see that we can cancel one of these x plus 1s with the 1 in the denominator, leaving us with x plus 1 over x. Let us have a look at the final question. So over here we have 4t squared plus 4t over 4t squared minus 4t. Again, we cannot cancel over plus or minus. What we can do is factorize. So it's common in the numerator is 4t, and what we're going to be left with is t plus 1. And then what we're going to do is factorize a 4t in the denominator, 4t, and what we're going to be left with is t minus 1. Then the 4t's cancel, and we're left with just t plus 1 over t minus 1. Okay, I hope that you have understood this video. If you found it a bit confusing, make sure that you revise on the factoring methods before attempting algebraic fractions. Knowing how to factorize is very important, as you can see, for the simplification of algebraic fractions. Please watch our other videos on more algebraic fractions. Thank you for watching. Bye.